Hello everyone, this is just an update on my gate motor. This motor, you won't believe it, it's about 25 years old. I got it from my brother Jan and it was lying here for another 10 years and then I installed it for my gate. It's a big, relative big gate. I have to move up and down every day. So, but the contacts, what's happening here, while it's opening and then someone close again, and while it's closing, it's opening again. Here's the contacts. This is what gives problems, is the micro switches. It has like a spring here that on the end stop here. Just an old type of Gemini gate motor, and when it ends it pushes that and then it stops, and then the other side, that side. But because it's outside and I think it's the weather, the water damp goes in here, then I have to replace them, but I couldn't find other ones. This one's, the lux is too big. This old lux is too small, doesn't want to go fit in there. Then I just solder, put a block in here and just connected the wires there. So it's another way just to get it over the issue here. You can see here also, I instead of that plug here, I solder wires on here and put connector blocks on here. But the reason is all the movement of the shaking every day, all those contacts gets there's an issue. It arcs, and then it, especially by the supply lines, then it stops. It moves and then it stops, and then you have all these issues, intermittent issues. So I just resolder them, and then there's another life for your gate motor. I'm just going to install this back and check it. You can see what I did here with the heatsink. There's the 12 volt regulator, but it gets very hot, and then I just put the heatsink on a piece of aluminium, and just to dissipate some of the heat. There's also a way to do it, but anyway, this must be a good motor because it lasts so long. You can see it's Gemini, but it's a 220 volt one. There's no battery backup, so but at least I have solar. But I must say it works for a few years now, so there's no issues. Now and then I've got an issue. It's mostly this problems with this micro switches. Okay, I'm just gonna put it back as I say and then test it again. Thank you. If you want to test and play with it, you unlock it here. There's a brake, and then it lowers the gear. Then you can move it by hand. So just check what's happening there. There's a spring, then it comes, and then it ends and it stops. This is how this gate motor stop and go. There's the unit. It's better to take the whole unit out if you want to fix or you work on it. Otherwise it's not enough space there. Okay, okay, I'm gonna switch it on now. Okay, here we go. There it goes open. I'm gonna close it. Then it goes back. Also, it's working. Okay, here's just for information. Here's what I did. Here's a reed switch and a magnet. And this is connected to my house alarm. They should force open my gate at night. It will set off the alarm. I had another issue a long time ago in the beginning with this unit. Maybe one day it will make sense to you have the same problem. The program in the processor here is such a way that it looks if there's any object in the way. If it should open, then it should stop automatically because of this. We see this micro switch. When the motor's on the spring here, when it heats something, the motor goes other way, and then it stops the motor from going. Then, or damage comes, and then it reverses again. But then what I had, like when you open the gate, within the 2 seconds, it stopped again. And I could never find the problem. I rewired this whole thing, and then I found out what the problem was. This gate is too heavy for the motor, and it thinks there's an obstruction because it takes too long. After you switch it on, it opens until it releases the first micro switch here. So what I did, I just adjust here, and I just push the angle of the unit a little bit left, not vertical, and then it switches. When the gate closes, it is already in motion, so it switches within that few seconds that the program has been programmed. So that overcome the problem. So you just need to adjust that little spring so that it can release the micro switch within that time. So this is just for information's sake. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, cheers.